Hello and welcome to another edition of Barca Fan Voice. A very quick update today, starting with the story that the Champions League could be back on August the 8th. According to historian AS, from the quarter-final phases, the games could be played on a one-off basis. The story reads, a working group made up of UEFA, the European Club Association and the domestic European leagues is considering a single-game format from the quarter-final stage, once the last 16 ties remaining to be played have taken place. The competition would then close with the Final Four tournament to be played in Istanbul. The format has the broad backing of the majority of the parties, but will need final approval at UEFA's Executive Committee meeting on the 17th of June. There are still 4 last 16 ties that haven't been completed: Juventus Lyon, Manchester City Real Madrid, Bayern Chelsea and of course Barcelona Napoli, while Atlanta, Leipzig, Atletico and PSG have already qualified for the quarter-finals. And the story from AS continues that footballers will be on holiday in September. The draft calendar would see the Europa League start up on the 6th of August, with the Champions League getting underway again on Saturday the 8th of August. As planned, this would mean delaying the start of the 2021 season, with the players being given then holidays in September. This would mean postponing UEFA's League of Nations international matches scheduled for that month. It's not clear when they would be played. UEFA's Executive Committee was scheduled to meet on 27th of May, but that meeting has been delayed to the 17th of June, in order to have the draft calendar completely ready for sign-off. There are also now issues with next summer's European Championships, moved from this summer, because 3 of the 12 host cities are studying whether they need to drop out due to problems caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. And the Spanish Football Federation has denied reports that the Spanish host city Bilbao is one of the venues considering dropping out. While of course there will be no confirmation of these dates until the meeting on June the 17th, this story gives us a good indication of how things could work out. Right, I should apologise before moving on for not making a video on Monday. You will realise that there's very little news at the moment, and I really don't want to just repeat the endless stories about Lautaro Martinez, Pjanic, is Semedo leaving, is Rakitic leaving. Nothing will be decided. Nothing will be decided until the end of the season. You know, I've said it before, the newspapers need to fill their pages with stories, and I'm sure there are negotiations going on with Juventus and Inter Milan. However, forgive me for not being able to follow every story every day, the different possible suggestions. This player might enter into the deal, that player might enter into the deal. There's obviously interest in these 2 players, but there's nothing decided yet. And that's all there's to say about it, really. Another football story that I want to mention before signing off for today is a story that Roma, the Italian side, are in serious financial trouble with a debt of nearly 300 million euros. Now, their problems have obviously increased due to the present situation of the COVID-19 problem, but it does make me wonder how many other clubs are going to face similar problems. Until fans are let back into the stadiums, that match day income, which may not be the vast majority of the money made by clubs these days. Obviously, television rights, merchandising make up a big part of clubs' incomes these days, but that match day income is going to make a big difference to clubs. And of course, it's not just football that's being affected. There's a story today that 900,000 workers in Spain will lose their jobs just in the hostelry industry, which is, hotels, restaurants and bars. 900,000 people will lose their jobs. It makes it very hard to concentrate on football when these things are going on in the world. But I'll do my best. Hopefully there'll be a bit more to tell you next time round. Until then, look after yourselves, people. I'll speak to you soon. Bisco Barca, and bye for now.